Hi guys, let's continue modeling thermal systems in Simscape. And the third episode is about radiation. So previously we talked about conduction and convection as two modes of heat transfer, and the third mode is radiation. And there are two physical aspects that I want you to know about radiation. The first one is the source of radiation energy transfer, and it is electromagnetic waves. So any surface that is at a non-zero temperature is going to send photons or electromagnetic waves, and that is going to transfer energy. And the second point which I want to talk about is that radiation is the only heat transfer mode that needs no material medium. So that is why the electromagnetic waves from the sun can reach space, although there is no material medium in between. But for conduction and convection, there always must be some material medium. And there are two formulas of radiation, and the first one is the emissive power. And the emissive power is the heat transfer flux, is the energy flux of those photons. So any surface that is at a temperature equal to Ts is going to send some amount of energy, and it is equal to epsilon times sigma times Ts to the power of 4. So radiation is not a linear function, it's not a linear phenomenon. It is a function of the fourth power of temperature. So what are epsilon and sigma? And epsilon is some constant named emissivity, which is a characteristic of the surface, and sigma is a constant, is Stefan Boltzmann constant. So for a surface which is surrounded by a bigger surface, like a stone is surrounded by a furnace, or we are surrounded by the sky, then if the surrounding is at a temperature equal to T surrounding and the surface is at Ts, this formula is going to be the net amount of heat transfer between the surface and the surroundings. Of course, this formula is in terms of heat flux, but if you multiply it by the area, you're going to come up with the heat transfer rate. It is equal to epsilon times sigma times T to the power of 4 minus T surrounding to the power of 4. Epsilon is emissivity, and sigma, as I said, is Stefan Boltzmann constant. It is equal to 5.67 times 10 to the power of negative 8, and its unit is in watts per square meter, K to the power of 4. So I'm going to solve a problem using Simscape, and I will show you that these formulas is actually what Simscape is going to solve. So you can read the description of the problem, but I'm going to only explain it from this graph. So there is a pipe within a room, and the room temperature and surface temperature are both at 25 degrees Celsius. So this pipe is going to experience both convection and radiation. And we have the heat transfer rate, the heat transfer coefficient for convection, and we do know the diameter of the pipe, and the emissivity is equal to 0.8, and the pipe surface is at 200 degrees Celsius. We are going to find both the emissive power and the heat loss per unit length of this pipe due to both convection and radiation. So we take L to be equal to 1 since it asks for the heat loss per unit length. So I go to Simscape. At first I want to find emissive power. And first I go back to my slides, and I want to tell you the radiative heat transfer block in Simscape solves this formula. Epsilon times sigma times T to the fourth power minus T surrounding to the fourth power. But emissive power is this. How can we find this result? Of course, the surrounding temperature must be at 0 Kelvin temperature. So I go to thermal library. From thermal elements, I find thermal reference. This is the block that is associated with a 0 temperature. Then I add a radiative heat transfer block. I also, from sensors, I add a heat transfer sensor, and from sources I add a temperature source. So the surface was at 200 degrees Celsius, a PS Simulink converter, and a display block. So I go to radiative heat transfer block. It asks for area. I set it equal to 1 since in this formula, the emissive power, there is no area. I have to set area equal to 1 to get rid of it. And I already got rid of T surrounding. I only need to define this product, epsilon times sigma. So the radiation coefficient is epsilon times sigma. Remember that. And sigma was 5.67, E negative 8. And epsilon in this problem is 0.8. I also need a solver configuration block. And I solve from steady state to get rid of transients. 2273 was the result. And if I go to the book by Professor Incropera, which I took this problem from, you can see the emissive power is 2270. And the reason behind this 3 units difference is due to the fact that Incropera solved this problem with this temperature. It converted degrees into kelvins, but the temperature has to be actually 473.15 Kelvin. And that 0.15 is the reason why the professor's book has a less value than the one we come up with. So Simscape is always the one which is more accurate. And now I'm going to make a copy of my system. And I name it heat loss per unit length. So in addition to radiation, I need a convection block. So here I find convective heat transfer. And I make a copy of my temperature. The room temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. So the pipe is experiencing heat transfer between a 200 degrees and a 25 degrees temperature difference. And I have to set the area, and it is pi times d times L. So since it asks for heat loss per unit length, L is going to be equal to 1, and we have the pipe diameter. It was 70 millimeters. So 70 E negative 3. That is how you convert millimeters to meters. And I do not have to change radiation coefficient. It is still epsilon times sigma. And for convective heat transfer, the coefficient is given as 15 and the area is the same as this one. Pi times d times L, and L is set equal to 1. So I run and it is 998.4. And if you take a look at the result from the book, you can see it came up with the same answer. If you want to know separately the heat transfer rate due to radiation and convection, you have to make some modifications and create a copy of this block and make all the heat pass through this sensor. So I changed my blocks a little, and now if I run, you can see this is the heat transfer rate due to convection. And you can do the same with radiation. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again next time, and bye-bye.